So welcome back to Battle Worlds Gaming Studios, my fellow geeks and nerds. We wanted to have a closer look at this beast of a product, the Invisible Sun Black Cube. Now you might be wondering, I'm just going to give you a bit of background before I get into it. The original video I did was a couple of minutes long, and that was so that we could have a look at the extent of this project, because even sending it in that packaging is quite an accomplishment. And now we're actually going to have a look at what was inside that box that I unboxed the other day. So this is a tabletop role-playing game by the name of Invisible Sun, made by Monte Cook Studios. Now I've got to have a bit of a disclaimer that I'm not getting any sponsorship. I'm not getting paid to make this video. This is purely off my own back, and I was just a backer for this project from BackerKit last year. It's originally was made back in 2016 as a Kickstarter, and was very successful. So successful that I decided to do another run of it, which is why I then backed it last year. So essentially what it is, it's to describe it, it's a little bit like Dungeons and Dragons, as most people would know, as a role-playing game. It is a little bit of a different type of a setting, however. It's what they would call surreal fantasy type of a setting, such as you might be playing someone who has thoughts that become real, or they'll go to a city that is made up of notions, things like that. So like very dreamlike, where you're playing magic wielding people who are called Vizsla, and our real world they describe as being in shadow, and that we come out of that shadow into the actuality, and that is the setting for the Invisible Sun. So it's quite a different type of setting, and I think some more light needs to be shone on it. So there are other videos with other unboxings of this particular product from the first run of the Kickstarter. However, I feel that with this new run, I think it's good to reinvigorate the setting and have a bit more knowledge made about it. So without further ado, I'm going to open this up. It's obviously a very premium type of a product, because obviously it's quite heavy. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to pull out of it, and I'll have a display here to show everyone. And yeah, so let's open it up. So as you can see, even the box itself is very premium. So to open it, we have to just open it like this, and then it slides down like that. And if you can see just here on top here, there's a little symbol that shows, you know, that what we're looking at is quite special, and have you need to be a special person to see it, and maybe look behind the curtain and come out of the shadows. So in the first little drawer here, you see the different drawers I've got. This can get pulled out. As you can see, there's a sealed envelope at the top. Very nice. And then here we've got some more foam, and what we've got here is there's some plastic cubes as part of the game. Some more plastic cubes that are used as part of the game. And then we open this foam up, and this is a very special item for this set. It's called basically we use this to put a card in here in what's called the Path of Suns, and it's quite a sturdy, quite a heavy sort of, you know, item. So we'll put that down here, and then there's some cards, lots of different cards. So that's just the first drawer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just move this to one side. As you can see, I've had to change locations because there's a lot more to look at now, and we've had to make a bit more room to get things out. So in this second drawer, it's quite heavy, as you can see. We've got some more sealed envelopes that have just got like props and things for the game. So let's open that up. So you can see in here, there's things like business cards, bits of notes, bits of, you know, like items that you'd find in the world, just to make it a little bit more immersive. So that's the idea of all these props. And Monte Cook gamers love doing their props for their games. Now we've got here some more cards. As you can see, I won't open all these because there's thousands. There's over 1,000 different cards here. So there's lots of packs of cards. This is the Sooth deck. This here, we'll see shortly. There's like a board. It's underneath this, I think, that you lay out on the table, and you actually can place these on the board. So there's some dice to use. So if I lift this up, actually quite heavy with the cards, you'll see underneath what I was talking about is this board here. So like a good solid cardboard, it's very much like a board game type board, and that's where you'd place this on the table. This would sit on there, and then you'd have the Sooth deck placed on there as well. So very unique, very specialised. And then we've got some more like cardboard cutouts, some more tokens that all get punched out for the use in the game. So the good thing about this game is that they've tried to not only do something different, but also make it so that it doesn't become boring. It doesn't become it's not the run-of-the-mill type of tabletop game. There's even an app where you can download and use that app to assist in between your normal sessions to essentially expand the game even more. So there's, we've got some more players envelopes here, some more cards. This is a ring binded sort of notebook that you can fill in. Secrets envelopes, you only open. So the other sort of term that gets used a lot with these sort of games is legacy gaming. So this is something that you'd start playing, but you wouldn't expect to get through it. This is something you would play potentially for years. That's some more notepads, a really nice looking art book there. So I'll just place that down here. And then of course we finally get to the rules books. There's 4 of them with some specialised bookmarks. So we've got the key, that's one. Then the next one we've got here, the gate. The next one is the path. And finally, the final one here, the way. So obviously these all go towards the rules of the game, maybe some adventures to get started. So as you can see, there's a lot to it, and it's definitely what they classify as a premium role-playing game. But it's something that's obviously been of interest for a long time, and I was quite excited that they were able to do another game run of it. So as the other video I did, Battle Worlds Gaming Studios, we're going to look at doing unboxings. We're going to look at doing other role-playing material, such as possible future Kickstarters. Things like that will be something that we will look into, and I certainly hope that if you find this sort of stuff interesting, that I would like you to subscribe and like, and I think I'll leave it there. Thank you.